أو أي عمل
Now
من
let
الأعمال
me be
غير
clear,
القانونية
under no
هذه تحت أي ظرف
circumstances
كان
must
أن
terrorism,
يعرقل
violence
العملية
and or
الديمقراطية في
any
العراق
other unlawful acts
تهدئة
be allowed
النفوس
to derail Iraq's democratic
وضبط
process.
النفس والحوار هو
To ease
السبيل الوحيد
tensions, calm, restraint and
على المواطنين
dialogue
في
are
أي
the
دولة
only way
ديمقراطية أن
forward.
يدركوا أنه
The fact
حتى
is that
لو
citizens in
لم تواجههم
democracies
نتائج
often must
الانتخابات ربما
recognize
كانت
that
عمليات
even
الانتخابات
if the
بحد
results
ذاتها
are not
سليمة.
what she or he hoped for,
وأكبر
that the
دليل على
process as
قوة
such might
الديمقراطية
have been
قدرة
sound.
الأحزاب
In fact, one
وقدرة
of the clearest
الناخبين
signs of
على
a
الاعتراف
strengthening
بنتائجها
democracy
بغض
is the
النظر عن
ability for parties
مواقفها
and electors to
من
recognize
نتائج هذه
outcomes,
الانتخابات.
no
في حالة
matter
العراق
their individual preferences when it comes to results.
الأصوات على مستوى
In the
البلاد
case of Iraq,
ربما
the
لم
aggregated
تمنح
votes at
بعض
the national
الأحزاب عدد
level
المقاعد التي
do
كانوا
not
يتوقعونها
necessarily translate in the
وربما
number of
يعزى
seats
ذلك
some
إلى
parties might
تركز
have
مرشحين
expected.
في
How
دائرة
so?
انتخابية واحدة مما
Well, for
أدى إلى
instance,
تبعثر الأصوات.
too many candidates in one constituency could have led to a fragmentation of votes. Interesting in Iraq's case is that women candidates seem to have operated very successfully, thereby taking advantage of and likely exceeding the 25% women quota, which is a floor and not a ceiling. What I'm saying is, while losing seats can be difficult to digest, it is important for any party in any democracy to examine the reasons and to learn for future elections. For any other issues, including accusations of manipulation, the established legal channels are open, and in the case of Iraq, widely used. But so far, and as stated by the Iraqi judiciary, there is no evidence of systemic fraud. Mr. President, in recent weeks, we have observed severe lack of trust, a lack of trust between parties and institutions, between parties and authorities. And that is not even mentioning the long-standing lack of public trust in both politicians and institutions. Now, that is not without risk, as mistrust often leads to escalation. Hence, our consistent calls for political dialogue to prevail. And again, any outstanding electoral concerns must only be dealt with through established legal channels in accordance with the law. There is no point in using others as a scapegoat for electoral grievances. Now, where do we things stand as we speak? Results will only be final after ratification by the Federal Supreme Court, which takes place once the Electoral Judicial Panel has educated on those appeals brought before it. Today, I can only say that further patience will have to be exercised. The Electoral Judicial Panel is finalizing its work, and IHEC is conducting a further examination of over 800 polling stations based on the decisions issued by the Electoral Judicial Panel. Once this has been completed, IHEC is expected to send the final results to the Federal Supreme Court. While it would be preferable to have the final results ratified sooner rather than later, it should be noted that there are no constitutional time limits for ratification by the Federal Supreme Court. Having said this, let me emphasize, any unlawful attempts to prolong or discredit the electoral results process, or worse, to alter the electoral results through, for instance, intimidation and pressure, can only backfire. And I call on all stakeholders not to go down that path. Mr. President, in the midst of this post-electoral turmoil, it is clear that Iraq cannot afford its national interests to be neglected. As I have noted before, elections are never an end, but rather a means. And while the risk of continued political deadlock is real, Iraq desperately needs a government that is able to swiftly and effectively tackle the long list of unfinished domestic business. Now, this is the primary responsibility of all political stakeholders. In other words, it is important for the current situation not to drag on. Statesmanship, leadership, a sound judgment, it is all needed. and so is a broad commitment to political dialogue with factual information as a basis for deliberations and decision-making. Clearly, time is of the essence. As I stated in August, it is high time for Iraq to emerge from prolonged political standstill and to establish dynamic, responsive governance mechanisms. In fact, the current post-electoral phase is the moment for all political actors to demonstrate their determination in service of all Iraqis. Yet again, I can only refer to the events that led to the October elections in the first place. A lack of political, economic and social prospects made many Iraqis take to the streets. Their demands and grievances remain as relevant as ever, and as we all know, simmering anger easily swells. Clearly speaking, Iraq's current outlook is precarious, to say the least, and in the absence of genuine reforms, the situation will not get any better, on the contrary. Mr. President, some final notes on the issue of missing Kuwaiti, third country nationals and missing Kuwaiti property, including the National Archives. On 18 November, Kuwait announced the identification of another 19 Kuwaiti prisoners of war and missing persons, bringing the total number of Kuwaiti missing persons and third country nationals identified to date to 59, 57 Kuwaitis and 2 Saudis. This breakthrough was possible with concerted, persistent efforts in the past couple of years, combining 2 elements, witness information and satellite imagery. Now here I would like to emphasize the importance for the government of Iraq not to lose this momentum and to use these elements to locate the remaining 300 plus missing Kuwaitis and third country nationals. I am confident that the strong commitment of all actors could expedite the resolution.
وأنا سعيدة بإعلامكم بأنه بعد كثير من التأخير الناتج عن الجائحة تمكنت البعثة في 18 نوفمبر من تدريب 20 موظف
UNAMI successfully completed the training of 20 Iraqi staff from the Ministry of Defense on the use of ground-penetrating radar, which could further contribute to locating human remains in addition to witness information and satellite imagery. Mr. President, in closing, allow me to reiterate the October elections were hard-earned and, importantly, technically well managed, a process for which IHEC and others deserve credit. Indeed, the recent parliamentary elections can serve as an important stepping stone on a longer path towards regaining public trust. And as we await the ratification of results by the Federal Supreme Court, I can only underline that what happens in the coming days and weeks will prove to be even more significant for Iraq's immediate future. The importance of a sound and inclusive government formation process cannot be overstated. Thank you, Mr. President.